Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Smith, and it's Abdul-Rahim in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and ReeceMustSeeTV. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Breaking this a fun time of year, mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
And the first one at the line is good.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary ReeceMustSeeTV is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
He hits both from the stripe. Now Smith, pass to Ingram. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Now here's Okongwu. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Ingram gets to Smith. Barnes, screen on Young. Inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Back to Young. Shakes him. Yes, that goes in. about a minute and a half through the first quarter. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Daniels with it. Now Smith defending. Daniels against Barrett. Young pass to Okongwu. And that one drops for him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Barrett the pass to Ingram. Daniels against Barrett. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Hawks.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
ReeceMustSeeTV wide open. Hits it from three-point range. ReeceMustSeeTV's got 5 points so far. Young against Smith. Pass to Ingram. They set the pick. Shoots over ReeceMustSeeTV. And that one's good. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Barnes finds Smith. Young with the steal. And he drives in. Pass to Okongwu. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. Raptors trail by 3. Barnes down low. He's guarded by Johnson. Barnes screen on Okongwu. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Young. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting them.
Ingram outside. Back to Barrett. Raptors moving the ball around. Abdul-Rahim. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. After ReeceMustSeeTV. No good on the 3.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Barnes screen on Young. Smith for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hawks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them.
ReeceMustSeeTV so talented with the ball in his hands.
Toronto, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Barnes screen on Young. Pass to Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. 4 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. 6 points for him.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Here's Young. Outside Daniels. Okongwu with the screen for Daniels. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Barnes outside. Johnson with the block.
Phenomenal rim protection right there by Johnson. This is the kind of defense this team is starting to expect from him. Want easy looks? Don't allow allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. For the Hawks, Jalen Williams is checked in for Okongwu, and Newell subbed in for Jalen Johnson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Williams, and Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defense.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
To the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
The ruling on the floor stands.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
He's perfect from the line this time.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Pulls up on the wing. Newell pulls it in.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And Williams with the basket on the assist by ReeceMustSeeTV. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Abaji. Shoots over ReeceMustSeeTV. And that one's good, Abaji.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's ReeceMustSeeTV. Last game with 30 points. Offline with his 3. Pass to Abaji. And here's Wiseman. Young with the steal. Drives to the hoop. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
You know, a stellar floor general. You have that ability to find his guys at the right time.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. To Abaji. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Williams. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Newell. Sinks that one from the post.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Launches a 3. To Abaji. Takes the 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Great vision out to the perimeter. You know the spots on the floor where the release points are. That is beautifully done.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
The last time we lost was to these dudes.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. Russell Westbrook comes in for Trae Young. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson sets the screen for Westbrook. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Well, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
Pass to Abaji. There's 53 seconds left in the first. And there it is for him. He has 6.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Yeah, he had 31 on the
Hawks lead by 3.
First 30-point game. Career.
Westbrook dishes to Johnson. And the layup is good.
All over
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Dick. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Here's Westbrook. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
I think you've got to admire the court awareness of Russell Westbrook, because if you give him a window on the drive, he's going to take it for sure.
3 seconds left. Misses the layup. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's Atlanta. They're up by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So the Raptors 5 right now. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Smith is out there.
Don't miss.
And it's Abdul-Rahim in at the center position.
Yeah, he was in his place.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team on the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Abdul-Rahim. His last outing, he had 18 points.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Smith. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And he's good on the second. Here's Westbrook. His last outing, he had 18 points. Outside Williams. Alexander Walker with the ball. Clock at 4. There's the pick. From deep three-point territory. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
The Raptors getting the ball. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Abdul-Rahim. He's started by Williams, and he could not get that one to go. On the contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
For Toronto, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in.
Wait, put a little weight on my boy. Right at that gym in the offseason.
That one drops. He ties it up. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Herter finds Johnson. Now here's Westbrook. They need this. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. Abdul-Rahim's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Smith. Johnson with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Westbrook against Smith. Now here's Ingram. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And Asa Newell will pick up the foul. That's his first foul for the Hawks. Zachary Reece comes in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Toronto also making a switch. Collins checked in for Scotty Barnes. Pocket 2. And that one's good. Ingram.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Back to Young. Launches it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now, here's Collins. 8 points his last outing. Pocket 6. And here's Ingram from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Coming into this having notched to win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Here's Smith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Collins a screen on Young. Here's Smith driving the lane. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Young for 3. Collins grabs the miss. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for him. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bryson Daniels checked in for Atlanta. Smith the pass to Abdul-Rahim. Connects from 3-point range. Abdul-Rahim's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. Six on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Raptors call time here.
They don't feel like Raheem got hurt. I don't like this shit if he hurt.
Collins checked in for Newell. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Sitting at the top of the heap, looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. with his athleticism. This guy's got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible. We'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And Toronto has possession. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta.
Yeah, bitch. I was going to see that, didn't
And against the basket, officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Mine not.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball.
Let him take off. He got to take off. He got to take off.
Create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Okongwu with a screen on Collins. Now, ReeceMustSeeTV. He's got 9.
And you can tell ReeceMustSeeTV has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Good defensive work there by Young.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here is Young. A 35-point game for him in the win against Houston. It's good. Nice touchdown from Okongwu.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
To the right side. Here's Abaji. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Daniels. Pass to Newell. Back to Young. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Shot on the wing. Here's the 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Here's ReeceMustSeeTV. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, ReeceMustSeeTV does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now a chance at the line.
And Toronto making a change here. Weissman's checked in. Raptors trail by 6. Goes up on the wing. Newell pulls it in.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Kicked his pocket. Here's Wiseman. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Abaji buries the long-range jumper. Abaji's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Young. Here's Newell. He's coming off a 16-point game against Houston. Hawks passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. Pass to ReeceMustSeeTV. Now Daniels. Here's Newell. 6 to shoot. And it's ReeceMustSeeTV missing. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Right wing. Here's Abashi. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young is doubled. He doesn't hit that one.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on ReeceMustSeeTV. For Toronto, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And the first one goes. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Shit, I hope my boy Raheem come down funny. He's up the game.
Both good from the line that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks lead by 1. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like? And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that?
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Toronto has possession. It's a 1-point game. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and ReeceMustSeeTV. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the dunk by Barnes.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over Smith. The 15-footer. Good. Young's got 14 points for the game.
Man, this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Here's Smith. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. ReeceMustSeeTV with it. And now by Barnes. Great open look there. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
This is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a 3 they can drop on you.
Count that bucket. 10 points for him.
Get crowd up.
3rd quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in.
God, my boy is hurt. Hey.
Smith scanning the floor. Out to Ingram. ReeceMustSeeTV with the steal. Down low. Young. Shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jalen Johnson, great in the 2-man game, and he talks about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to the catch, 0.5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Ellie, we thank you.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Heisman's checked in for Toronto.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Smith, no luck. The Hawks leading by 3 to the inside. Here's Johnson. And he gets that one to go off the fly.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Smith in the posts. He's against Young. Smith gets it to go on the assist from Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Clock is at 3. And again, it's Atlanta.
And big man who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Barrett against Daniels. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Barnes. This one for 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's ReeceMustSeeTV. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
The Hawks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Oh, good with the triple.
And I think that one could have easily fallen for him.
Johnson sets the screen for Daniel. Atlanta again missing. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Barnes. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
How about that physical finish from Scotty Barnes? He uses his body to get separation.
Here's ReeceMustSeeTV. He's covered by Ingram. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. Daniels. Rebound by the Raptors. And Smith puts up a deep 3. It's the 3-point bomb. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Johnson right side. Shots good from Young. Young's got 18 points.
Crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Ingram outside. ReeceMustSeeTV with the steal. Pulls up for 3. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Okongwu with a screen on Ingram. And Okongwu slams it in.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 8th rebound here tonight. Launches the 3, and ReeceMustSeeTV. The bucket on the assist by Daniels. Daniels
he had to get hurt. They some bitches, bro.
Raptors trail by 10. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. After ReeceMustSeeTV. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
He's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
And the Hawks making a change here. Newell's checked in. Looking to end the run, and the layup is good. 17 points in the game.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here he goes. Count it. Good. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint. Looking here at some numbers for Jalen Johnson. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Pass to Young. Just 4 to shoot. 16 feet away. Collins grabs the miss.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. Number 1, the Raptors.
You know, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
For the Hawks, Jalen Williams is checked in for Johnson, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Daniels. So he gets them both. And here's Young. 20 points for him. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Good on the bucket. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Atlanta leading by 10. Williams sets a screen for ReeceMustSeeTV. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw.
He been there, man. I gotta stop doing that. He hurt, man. You see that? He hurt. Before we can't have him in there. Stupid ass stuff.
Line this season. How about over 90%?
And the technical free throw is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young's shot is off.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Atlanta's gone 3-7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. Pass to Dick. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Here's Ingram. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got 8 points.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Young with the ball. He's got 23. From 12 feet out. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Misses in close.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Pass to Young. Toronto grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Here's Abdul Rahim. Rebound by Alexander. The Hawks leading by 6. Inside, here's Newell. Collins with some nice D. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Raptors. Abdul Rahim passes to Dick. Over Young. Dick, that's good. 5 points in the game. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Hawks shooting about 57% from the field in the third.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
With the drive, banked in off the glass. 23 points in the game.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Now, Alexander Walker. Taking a look at the scoring numbers right now.
Easy shit, my boy hates it.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Here's up to Raheem, and he dunks it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight, and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. They've leaned on him for offense. And
they in trouble.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And they sliced to be wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for Toronto right now, Zach Collins is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the center, locking down the middle.
At the line for the Raptors, Brandon Ingram. 1 shot.
1 shot.
And battling injuries off and on throughout the years, Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
A floater. Westbrook, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so here's Atlanta. Now here's Westbrook. To the middle. Newell, good. And the Hawks lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Collins, a screen on Westbrook. Back to Collins. Takes it off the glass. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Just 5 on the clock. And it's Ingram missing. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Hands up and downtown.
Why they gonna take out, bro? And come out at the next air ball with they bitch ass.
Pass to Dick. 3-pointer. Rebound by Williams. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And for that game against the Knicks, there aren't any other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
I got you.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. A beautiful reverse layup.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Stolen by Collins. Here's Barnes. Rebound Atlanta. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Alexander Walker finds Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 26 points for him.
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 3-point lead. And Westbrook throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Barnes. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
Need my me in the mouth.
7. Ingram outside.
They failed me, man.
Off target with his 3.
They failed me.
Apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ingram's got 10 points here in the second half. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jalen Williams. Reza Shea is coming in for Kevin Huerter. Daniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Trae Young subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thank you, Allie.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
To the inside. Down low. Here's Bagley. Count that one. Bagley's got his first points of the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to a point with the bucket from Smith.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
Smith against Young. Fires for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Young's got 26 points.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc. And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
In the corner, Smith with it. Going inside. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Johnson for 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Smith. Again, the miss by Smith. The Hawks leading. Young with no one around. It's good on the putback.
And Johnson is one of those guys that is just all over the glass. Takes pride in just outworking the opponent.
Barnes screen on Young. Inside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward. And he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Young. In the corner, Daniels. To the paint. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And I love that from Johnson. Sets the pick and then finds some space there for the basket.
Now here's Ingram. Guarded by Reza Shea. Releases. Will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Ingram.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Barnes screen on Young. Smith! And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. Here's Johnson. Oh, the dunk!
Johnson is willing and able to provide.
The Raptors call timeout. The Gonroos checked in for the Hawks. Raptors trail by 4. Barnes sets a screen for Smith. From outside, that does not go. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Got that because my boy got hurt.
And anyway, guy you want to send to the line. His teammates love to see him at the strike.
Zach Collins checked in for Toronto.
Only way they got this out.
Outside.
Prepare for this year. We got y'all beat me the last time.
And he does not hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Atlanta leading by 3. Oh, Young. Driving in. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots.
He's like in the stay there. Oh.
Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. Okongwu pulls it down. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I got it.
This is solid team basketball.
Yeah, let's see how long Raheem gonna be out.
Team first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Ingram fires, and down goes the three.
A score in any situation. The high stakes just motivate Ingram.
Yes.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Shoots. Rebounded by Collins. Smith knocks down the three.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
The Hawks leading. Okongwu rebounding, bangs it back in.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Ingram.
He had to, man. I thought I was robbing that, bro. Roll that.
Showing the move down
low.
With nobody between him and the basket on the break, and the pass was right where it needed to be.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Johnson.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three. This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Young taking his time here. Shakes him. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The small and power forwards are ReeceMustSeeTV and Johnson. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. 6 to shoot. Okongwu with a screen on Ingram. From inside, basket is good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hawks shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Oh, my goodness.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And they pick up the 2.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen.
Second
Nice
30-point game in a row for that rookie. Bitch.
As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Now Okongwu. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Toronto shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. There's the pick. To take the lead, Johnson rips down the board. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage sometimes.
Yes, baby.
Team seconds.
Joke, man. Let's go look at something quick, dog. Man, 77 overall. He clowning, bro.
Taking 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Man, on hardest level.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand swing.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Ingram. Got it to go.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Young outside. Here's ReeceMustSeeTV. He's covered by Ingram. 5 to shoot. Now Young unloads. And he misses the J.
Yes.
Off the glass. The Hawks trail by 3. Johnson outside. Young outside. Here's Okongwu. Daniels. What a finesse finish on the lane.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
The Raptors call timeout. And the Raptors making a change here.
Time out again. They keep bullshitting. I had that feeling. I don't want him up in there, dog. I'm not about to play me, bro. Quit playing me, bro.
They set the screen. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The Raptors call timeout.
We ain't got no more timeouts. Shit, fuck that. Hey, man,
The Raptors making the switch here. Collins is checked in. And here's Smith. Beyond the arc. Daniels pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Rebounded by Ingram. Raptors leading by 3. Barrett fires. The long shot, no good. 107 left in the first overtime. Daniels. Rebounded by Collins. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Toronto. Now Ingram outside Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job. Okonwu. Oh, he cannot get the layup. Smith with it.
There we go.
Now Ingram. Now Smith. Wrestlers a 3. Doesn't get that one. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
It's die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Ingram.
Got it, bitch.
What a shot. But they made
The previous play is under review.
the officials are indeed signaling a review of the last shot.
That's money.
If the basket is good, we've got a different outcome in this one. Wow.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the
Get
instant.
it to get it. Tied to go to OT. When he get it to win it OT.
Pretty quick.
The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
There go that man.
Right the first time. It's always a smart move to double-check. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
Look at this. Trey Young, you did your thing. The Ranger did his thing. The Congo did his thing. The Well off the bench did his thing. They gonna, if they make the playoffs, they gonna be dangerous. Look, rookie Ingram, the other rookie. Man, Raheem had 19, but he got hurt early, man. RJ and Barnes was down a little bit. We did this as a team. Let's get it.